If you bring your blue skies back, all you do is call me. I'll be anything you need. You could have a big dipper going up and down around the bend. You could have a bumper car bumping. This amusement never ends. I wanna be a sledgehammer. Why don't you call my name? Oh, you better call a sledgehammer. And this will be my testimony. Sledgehammer. Show me round your fruitcake, and I will be your honeybee. Open up your fruitcake, where the fruit is sweet as can be. I wanna be a sledgehammer. Why don't you call my name? Oh, you better call a sledgehammer, and there will be no doubt about it. I've kicked a habit, shed my skin. You know this is a new start. I go dancing in. Won't you show for me? And I will show for you. Please show for me. And I will show for you. Yeah, 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 I do mean you. Oh, only you. You've been coming through. We're gonna build that power. Build up that power. Oh, feed in the rhythm. I've been feeding the rhythm. Gonna feel that power. Yeah, building you. Oh, come on, help me through. Come on, help me through. Yeah, 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 yeah. I've been feeding the rhythm. I've been feeding the rhythm. This can be my testimony.
Hey there, everybody. It's the top of the hour, and you know things around here. All that means is you got a little bit of time to grab a snack, get something to drink, get all comfy cozy, and why not share out that link with your friends and family not already in the stream, because the Obscure Movie Trivia Show will begin in about 2.5 minutes. Welcome to the Virtual Stab Comedy Theater. It's time for the Obscure Movie Trivia Show. Please welcome to your screen your host, Buddy.
Hey everybody, thank you so very much for joining us again on a Tuesday. If you are joining us on either the Facebook Live or maybe YouTube and you kind of want to get a bit more involved in the show, you can head on over to twitch.tv/stabcomedy. There I will be interacting with the chat all night. Our contestants won't be because chat's allowed to give out answers there, and I'll be chatting with them all night. If you're there, go ahead and give a follow. That's free, just like you're subscribed on a YouTube. If you do want to support a little bit further, you can give a subscription to Stab. That's $5.99 a month. Or if you're already subscribed, you can always gift out subs to people who are in the chat. Always great ways to help Stab. You can also Venmo at Stab Theater. You can follow on Patreon as well. There's so many ways to support Stab, and I think you should, because they allow us to do really cool shows like this every single day. So what show are we watching tonight? Tonight is the Obscure Movie Trivia Show. Every Tuesday we do a trivia show where I get 2 or 3 contestants together, and basically it's just a reason for me to talk about how much I love movies, but everyone has a movie podcast, so I figured this is an easier way to do it. We pick a movie of the week, something popular that most people have seen. That way we can kind of draw in an audience. And then we get real obscure in the later rounds. You'll see once we get there. The first round is going to be all about our movie of the week. This week, of course, Space Jam, a great movie. Coincidence that there is a second Space Jam coming out, and I'm actually excited to see it. If you have not checked out the previews, check it out. It's real fun. But let's get into it by introducing our guests. First up, he's the only returning guest. My next 2 guests are going to be new, but you've seen him here before. You love him. He's also rocking a really cool headband. My dear friend, Jacob. How are you doing, man?
I'm doing good. I thought, I'd rock the headband because we're doing a sports movie, and I'm a sports guy, obviously, by my face.
If there's one thing I know about you, Jacob, you are a sporty fellow. That is what I've always known about you, sir. So I'm glad you came prepared today. Also, I just want to let everyone know, if I sound like a zombie today, I had my second superpower shot yesterday, and I feel like a Mack truck hit me. It also feels like it's boiling, but I'm so happy to have it. I feel so grateful. So if I'm a little slow tonight, just bear with me. I'll keep it entertaining with how pretty my hair looks tonight. I did some extra combing for you guys. Up next, she hosts an amazing show on this very channel. You can catch her on the new Haha Risins. Welcome to the show, Aubrey. How are you doing?
Hello, good. Thanks so much for having me on the show.
So happy to have you. This is your first time on the show. I have been excited to have you on. I usually ask the first-time contestants, and you'll get bombarded with this first. What is your favorite movie of all time?
Oh, that's such a hard question. I love movies. You mentioned like everyone has a movie podcast, and I'm one of those people. I have like a top 20 movies, and they're like all equal to each other, but I'll just take like a random one from that selection and say Blade Runner is in my top 20.
Nice. What cut is the one that you consider, or is it all of them?
Well, wait, is there more? There's director's cut? Is there like multiple director's cuts?
There's director's cut, and then there's final cut.
Oh gosh, I don't know. Whichever one that I saw in the 90s, because that's the one I watched over and over.
Probably the original or director's cut. Whether or not it had Harrison Ford's voiceover at the beginning is what matters. But I love that movie.
Yeah,
that's the original. That's a classic. I loved that movie as a kid growing up. And the second one is a gorgeous movie. I just didn't really follow the story as well. But if you have not checked out Blade Runner, definitely go check that one out. It is a cinematic masterpiece. Thank you so much for being here, Aubrey. We'll see you in just a second when we start round 1. And finally up is a new contestant as well. She is a dear friend of mine. I've been trying to get her on as well for a while, but she is a busy super mom and super worker. Welcome to the screen, Miss Lindsay Monday.
Hi. If I seem super slow tonight, it's just because I'm super
Lindsay, based off Lindsay's Instagram story, she had a full day of barbecuing, taking care of her children, and cleaning. So if she feels, if she's a little slow tonight, it's okay because, like I said, she's a super mom. You will recognize Lindsay as well from Scene Kids. She is a monthly contributor to that. She is hilarious on there.
Oh, stop.
Yeah, I have to compliment you. That's what you said in the text message to get you on here.
Exposed.
In our chat, we have some faces, laws there. Oh, Mr. Robert Beth, the greatest laugh in the history of laughs. So happy to have you guys here. Chat along. Morse is here. Everyone, just keep chatting along. If you have guesses on the questions, go ahead, guess along. After I reveal the answers to the contestants, I will tell you whether or not you got it right as well. Always happy to see our chat light up. So, is everyone ready for round one? I don't know if I told Aubrey this, so I'll give you a second if you don't have it ready, but do you have something to write on and write with?
Oh, I can do that immediately.
Yes, sorry about that. That was missed in my brain fog of text messages. But yes, we are going to have 10 questions about the movie Space Jam in round one. What's going to happen is I'm going to read the question out. Then I'm going to give a countdown in my head while I chat with the chat. And then I'm going to give a countdown of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to call on you one at a time individually. Show your answer and tell us what you got for the audio listeners. And then we will move on from there. I will tell you whether you got it right or wrong, and then we'll go over scores at the end of round one. Round one, everything is worth 1 point for a correct answer. You lose nothing for an incorrect answer. It's all about having fun. Some of these will be super easy questions, hopefully. Some of them will be a little bit more difficult. But is everyone ready?
Ready.
I
Love to hear it. I accidentally just turned on my PlayStation 4, so gotta turn that off.
Game time.
I have a PlayStation 4.
Listen, get out of here.
Humble
I'm more.
brag.
You should be more impressed with the 64.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Okay. Also, be quiet, Lindsay. I didn't call on you. All right, you bully. All right. Question number one. In Space Jam is which famous actor voices the evil Mr. Swackhammer? Thank you, Mr. Robert Best. My hair does always look wonderful. I do a lot of work with it. It's the only thing in my life that I put any effort into, so I appreciate when people tell me how good it looks. Jacob laughs because he's a dear friend and knows it to be true. But seems like everyone has an answer, so I'm going to give a countdown of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Starting with you, Jacob. What did you have?
We're gonna get.
It's okay, Lindsay. I'll call on you.
Danny DeVito.
Okay, nice. And Aubrey, what did you have?
Also Danny DeVito. And I wrote the whole question. I misunderstood.
Wow.
It's okay. And Lindsay, what did you have?
Danny DeVito.
Oh, I'm so proud of you guys. Yes, it was Danny DeVito. Just a great voice actor, and he does wonderful as Mr. Swackhammer. But yes, good job. That was an easy one to start out with. But that leads us into question number 2, which is, what is the name of the amusement park planet that the Monstars are from?
Can you repeat the question, sir?
Absolutely. What is the name of the amusement park world that the Monstars are from? Okay, Jacob didn't freeze. Okay, good. I was worried.
Amusement park world. Amusement park world.
Oh, you've never seen Space Jam? Law, it's okay that you haven't seen Space Jam because I realized after rewatching it that it doesn't hold up as much as I'd love it to.
What? I felt exactly the opposite. I was like, holy shit, this holds up.
This is great. No,
I enjoy
actually,
it.
I did enjoy it watching it again this morning just to make sure all my questions were correct. But that first rewatch, I don't know. I was like, maybe I was just expecting it to blow my mind like it did as a kid. But yeah,
I had a problem with kids acting. I'll be honest, that took me out of it. Like they were not great. I know they're children and all, just didn't get it.
all right, count to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Starting with you, Aubrey. What did you have? And tell the audience, please.
Moron Mountain.
Oh.
Nice. And Lindsay, what did you have?
I thought I'd be close with this. I put Sludge World. But I am learning that that's not close. So
That's not.
I just remember, aren't they never? I don't want to spoil it, but aren't they drinking some goopy thing on that mountain? I just remember like gross soda and sludge. I don't know. I just like the word. I guess. Never mind. Ask
It's okay,
Jacob.
Lindsay. I believe in you. Jacob, what did you have?
I also put Moron Mountain, but I pronounced it Moron. Moron
You-
Mountain.
Moron.
Moron Mountain. It is correct.
Moron Mountain.
Moron Mountain is the name. Okay,
Hey,
that leads us to question number 3. You guys are doing wonderful already. Question number 3 is, which SNL alumni plays a version of himself in the movie? Oh, Peach is here. Just here, happy that the guests are all good humans. Oh, Peach, you are amazing too. Peach is the host and person who puts together Scene Kids, which you can find Jacob and Lindsay and I on most of the time. And Peach is amazing. So, yay, Peach. Exactly. I'll give a countdown of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and starting with Lindsay this time.
I put Bill Murray.
Interesting. And Jacob, what did you have?
I put Bill Murray as well.
Nice. And Aubrey, what did you have?
Also, Bill Murray. Is mine backwards for y'all, or is that just me?
No, it's
No.
right. I had the same question
Okay,
earlier.
cool.
No,
Yay.
I thought, how is this gonna work? But they thought
So we
of
don't
it
really
all.
notice this. Yeah, we don't really notice this when we're doing the Zooms ourselves until you're like looking at where your camera sees. You're only mirrored to yourself.
Cool, cool, cool.
It is a trip to me too, but it worked. The internet's a crazy place, you know. There's probably settings or something. The chat will blow me up about it probably. But I will move on to question number 4. You guys are doing amazing so far, if I haven't said that
Woo.
already.
So we were right.
what-
I take it. I didn't catch that. We were right.
I did say you guys
Oh,
were
I'm sorry.
correct.
I'm sorry. I didn't know. I thought.
But thank you for clarifying, Lindsay, just in case my second point counter didn't catch that I said that as well. Maybe I
Yes,
forgot.
yes.
Like I said, my brain is all mush right now, so I'm happy to repeat. So question number 4 is, what is the sport that Michael Jordan is playing before he decides to help the Toons?
I almost forgot.
It's okay, Jacob. I believe in you. Peach, Billy Crystal in this movie would have been perfect. I hope Billy Crystal's in Space Jam too. That would be awesome. Billy Crystal is Billy Crystal.
I could see that.
He seems like a sportster.
Yeah.
I'll give a countdown of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to you, Jacob. What did you have?
I did freeze. Okay, you're back. Baseball, or as they call it across the drink, cricket. But yeah, baseball is what he's playing.
Thank you. And Aubrey, what did you have?
Also, baseball.
Nice. And Lindsay, what about you?
I put baseball.
Nice.
I wanted to put golf. Didn't he play golf too?
So as I read the question, as you guys were writing, I started to realize that I would have accepted either one because he is literally playing golf the moment he gets taken.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's
I know golf's a game, but Jim
Definitely
Rome
should-
does.
Definitely
Yeah.
should have written the question better. Thank you for calling that out,
Yeah, it's
Lindsay.
okay.
I can always count on you. But yes, baseball was what I was actually looking for. I appreciate it.
You can say what sport was he playing when everyone was thirsty as hell for how he looked in his uniform?
Oh, yes.
Baseball.
Baseball. Pants. Uniform. Jacob knows he's a sporty fella.
I can see that.
Hence the
With that,
headband.
And the face.
Athletic man, obviously.
That leads us to question number 5. Question number 5 being, why does Mr. Sockhammer want to kidnap the Looney Tunes to begin with?
Oh man.
Oh, Milk's here, yay!
Milk.
Yes, sports face is a term that's real. And also, Robert Best, sad to see you go, but so happy that you are here. I can hear your laugh in my heart, and that makes me happy. But it looks like we might have some answers, or we're pretty close to it. So I'm going to give a quick countdown of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Starting with Aubrey, what did you have? Jacob, put your hands up, bud.
Give me enough time.
As entertainment, they want to keep them as comedy slaves. They're trying to like perk up the park. You know, the kids are complaining that it's lame. So yeah, get some
Okay.
Looney Tunes.
All right, and Lindsay, what about you?
I said the same thing. I said pimp them out to entertain kids.
Yeah.
More or less kind of what you said.
More
Jules.
articulate, I guess you were going for there. And Jacob, what about you?
My essay says the customer is always right. And to more customers. I hope that generates into a correct answer. It's I don't know. I don't know.
It's
I'm
pretty
gonna-
vague. I'm not going to give it to you. Oh, sorry.
You guys all got it. Yes, it was New Attractions was the basic one we were looking for.
New
Um,
attraction.
But yeah, Jacob even quoted it, so
That was
yes, you get it.
Wow, he is good.
Jacob is good. Jacob is wonderful. It's the sports face.
Oh.
You know what I mean? It is so hot. Anyway, I'm sorry, girls. Question number 6.
We're falling apart here. All right.
Falling apart here, guys. I'm trying. But I feel wonderful about this next question. Question number 6. If you guys are keeping track at home, our contestants are doing amazing. Of course, I knew they would. But question number 6 is, what is in Michael's secret stuff?
Ooh,
Mm.
age-old question.
Age-old question. Basketball players have been trying to figure that out for 30 years. What is in Michael's secret stuff? I don't know. All right. Chat, am I frozen on chat? No, you guys are just maybe not big Space Jam guys in the chat tonight. That's sad. You guys should watch Space Jam. It's on HBO Max. But I'm going to give a countdown of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Starting with Miss Lindsay, what did you have?
There were so many words I wanted to say, but I just summed it up with just heart, just love. I really think that is what it is. If we break this movie down.
Okay.
I'm sorry. No. That's my answer. No.
Lindsay, I love the attempt. I'll just say that. But
Was I close?
what did you have? Jacob, what did you have?
Just regular old municipal tap water. I was gonna put bathroom water because I feel like you're in a locker room and that's the water they drink. Tap water, so I'm going with.
Nice. And Aubrey, what did you have?
Well, tap water and Looney magic, because Bugs puts his little spin on it.
Flying magic. Water is the answer, but you guys did amazing, Aubrey and Jacob. Good job. Lindsay, your answer brought us all closer together. And sometimes that's all that counts, even if it wasn't correct. You know what I mean?
Half a point?
No, sorry.
Tune in down below if you think I should get a point. Let's ask the audience. All right, fine, whatever.
The chat loves you though, Lindsay. So of course they'll side with you.
Mm-hmm.
But you guys, we are more than halfway through now. We are on to question number 7 in Space Jam. Question number 7 in the movie Space Jam. Which Looney Tunes character reffed the game between the Monstars and the Tunes?
Oh no.
Wait, you said ref, like referee, right?
Yes, referee. Yeah.
Oh no.
Peach confirms that we love
Oh,
Lindsay.
oh,
Milk,
it's on
I
the
can't
tip.
remember when I jumped last. Milk can't remember the last time they jumped, but it was for a kick, and that's badass, Milk. Keep kicking, Milk. I'll just keep saying that. And
Keep kicking it.
I don't know what happened there. But I will give a countdown of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that brings us back to Jacob. What did you have?
I think it spelled it wrong, but it was Marvin the Martian, the fellow in the green helmet.
And Aubrey, what did you have?
Also Marvin the Martian.
Okay. And Lindsay, what about you?
I freaking guessed, you guys. I said Marvin the Martian. I knew it was someone that didn't talk a whole lot, right? I feel like he got smushed and smashed and he held up signs a lot. And he's like, yoinks, you know. I'm so glad I got it right.
He also
guys
shot a
did it.
hole through Sylvester. Hopefully that's not a question.
Spoiler!
Just straight up shot him with a gun.
That's street
Fair.
That's street ball.
That's old
Street
school
ball.
Looney Tunes, I think. I'll give a countdown now. Oh, sorry, no countdown because I haven't asked the
What?
question.
Count us down to the question.
Sorry, I'm watching the Twitch, and I'm trying to do both.
You're good.
Yeah, we're on to question number 8. You guys are killing it. I said that already, but I got to keep saying it because usually I have at least one person who's doing this good. But to see all 3 of you guys thriving this much makes me happy. Also means I should write harder questions probably, but who knows? But that leads us to question number 8, which is, name one of the 3 things the Monstars call MJ during their first meeting, which causes him to help the Toons.
Can
One
you
of the
repeat?
Name one of the
question.
3 insults that the Monstars call MJ during their first meeting, which causes him to help the Toons.
Oh, I got it. I freaking got it.
Law, you will definitely know stuff in the other rounds. I've got some really fun actors for the next couple of rounds.
I know stuff now. I don't know what you're insinuating.
Lindsay, I love you, but your name is not Law. Law is in the chat. Law is a champion of people.
She heard L and she checked out. She was like, oh.
She just heard an L name and she's like, oh, must be me.
Me?
We love a conceited queen. Give a countdown of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Starting with Aubrey, what did you have?
I hope this is right. This is the first one where I'm like not sure, but I know they called him Baldy at one point.
Oh yeah.
Not sure if it was at that point,
Nice.
but
Okay, Lindsay, what did you have?
I said chicken.
Nice. And Jacob, what about you?
Yeah, just like in what is it, all the Back to the Future movies, chicken, and then
Nice. You guys all got that. That was actually killer. The 3 we would have accepted, of course, are chicken, wussy man, or baldy.
what's it now?
Lucy man.
harsh.
Yeah.
I'm glad none of it. I'm
Today's
glad that
standard.
didn't stick with any of us. Yeah. We are down to 2 questions left in the first round. And of course, as you know, if you've seen the show before, scores in the first round do determine where we go in the second round. So let's get to question number 9. Question number 9 is, what does Bugs call Lola that gets her upset?
Oh no! I knew this is okay. I was watching. I was like, this is gonna be one task, but I didn't pay attention.
And you forgot it.
At least he admitted it. And he did his research, which I appreciate, Jacob.
Can you say the question one more time?
Yeah, absolutely. What does Bugs call Lola that gets her upset?
Oh, man, so many things, really. Can
Right.
we really narrow it down to one? He was really derogatory. He was just misogynistic.
Can we just talk a second?
Can we just?
We're not going to cancel Bugs Bunny right now, guys.
I feel like it was more I feel like Bugs will like he made his one mistake and he moved on and like he learned his lesson. Like he took feedback. I think it was more like the framing. Like it was the filmmakers that were being derogatory, but I thought
Exactly.
Bugs came around.
Bugs grew up. There was a character arc there.
Yeah.
I'll give a countdown of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Starting with you, Miss Lindsay, what do you have?
I really just blanked. I could not think of anything. So I wrote, and this wouldn't bother, but then I thought, she's not, okay, sorry. I just put girl, and that's not right, is it? I thought I had a lot of thoughts on this answer.
I had a lot of thoughts. Jacob, what about you?
I'm hoping doll. It could be something else. Doll.
That's a good guess.
Aubrey, what about you?
Yeah, doll.
It is doll. We were looking for doll. Lindsay was.
It was way off. I know.
No, Lindsay, you had Bad News Bears in your head. You were just thinking, they're like a girl.
Yeah, I guess.
I get it.
I want to move on.
Moving on.
Every time she tells me, you know what? Let's just move on. We are on to the final question of round 1. You guys are, like I keep saying, doing amazing. But this is the final question in the movie Space Jam. So this is a good way to pack on some points as we move into the next couple of rounds. So, question number 10. Name one of the famous basketball players who lost their powers. There are.
I'm going to spell it wrong, so.
All right.
Spelling does not care, if I have not said that
Thank
already.
you.
Law, unfortunately, it is not Michael Jordan shoes as the answer. And I think that originally in the script he had called her Sugar Tits, but they're like, we gotta put that gunshot part in there later. So if we have that plus the Sugar Tits, they're gonna give us a PG-13 rating, and they just couldn't handle it.
Yeah, it felt like a rewrite because doll is pretty mild, but yeah.
Yeah, definitely got changed last minute there. They were like, we gotta take out that Sugar Tits. I'm gonna give a countdown of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sporty Jacob, will you tell us one of the basketball players who lost their
One of
powers?
my favorite of all time. Sorry for cutting you off, but Sean Bradley, 7'6". The guy was a noodle, but he could block you like a son of a gun.
Nice. And Aubrey, what about you?
Well, I initially wrote Charles Barkley, and then I was like, that sounds wrong. So I wrote Charles Oakley because I know that was one for sure. And then I had Ewing, but I couldn't remember his first name. Hopefully something there was right.
Aubrey, my heart breaks for you. Charles Barkley was the answer.
Okay,
Was
wait,
one
why
the
is
Charles
that? Did
Oakley
I
was
get
in the
it?
movie though for a split second. I saw his face.
Which
I'm like,
which one is your answer? You know what?
Charles Barkley, the right one.
Obviously.
Lindsay, what did you have?
I put Muggsy Bogues because I just love that name.
nice.
I don't think I spelled it right, but he's so tiny and he's just so talented, and I love saying
Cutest little thing.
his name.
Cutest little thing. He is
Just walk around
actually
the house saying it.
adorable.
Yeah.
He is actually adorable in the movie. And you know what, Aubrey? You did get Charles Barkley right off the bat. So I'm going to give it to you because I'm feeling super generous because the virus is the vaccine is making me feel wonderful now all of a sudden.
That's one of the side effects.
That leads us to the end of round 1. We've got some scores. As you guys know, the scores in round 1 lead to who gets to pick first in round 2. So in dual first place with 10 points each, we have the captain of the sports team, Jacob, and Aubrey, both killing it. Amazing job. And Lindsay
And
got
I'm
that
last.
last
You
one.
can say it. You can say it. I'm last. I get it.
No, on the screen,
I
I
get
think
it.
we're the screen, I think we're wrong because she has 7. Yes, thank you. Yes, it's 7. With 7 points, Lindsay Monday. Heck yeah.
Don't do that.
Good job.
Don't do that.
No, Lindsay, that's a good thing.
I
Because
don't want your
in round
pity.
two-
I don't want your pity. Just carry on. No, it's fine. I'm about to make a comeback. Just watch.
I will explain what that means for round number 2, but let's get into round number 2. This is only the 3rd time we are into the new second round. As you know, before we used to do weird years. Now we do weird careers. I have selected 3 actors or actresses or actors or however you want to call it. And I have picked 5 random movies from their catalog of movies. And I have written 5 fairly easy questions from those movies. However, just not everybody has seen every movie, so it does become difficult. You will see that this is where the obscure name comes into play as we get into it. Because Lindsay, you came in 2nd place in round number 1. That means that you get to pick which actor or actress that
Did I commit? Hold on.
They both have 10 points.
I
So
don't think I
technically you're in
came.
2nd point.
That would mean. Your show, man. Okay, what do I get to pick? I'm ready.
So, Lindsay,
I can wait for the default.
between our 3 actors or actresses, Bill Murray, Scarlett Johansson, or John Cusack, who would you like questions from?
I'm gonna go with John Cusack.
Nice. Also, every correct answer will be worth 2 points.
There was a delay, and you.
Oh God, is my internet sounds good? Get out of here with that noise. But anyways, there are going to be 5 questions in the career of John Cusack, about 5 John Cusack movies. You don't have to write anything down this round, so just say it out loud when you have an answer. Every correct answer will be worth 2 points. There's no losing points for incorrect answers. So are you ready, Miss Lindsay? Yes.
I just shout out answers. Okay.
As soon as you know the answer, yes.
Oh God.
Okay, you ready? Okay,
Yes.
Question number 1 in John Cusack. Name the film where John Cusack plays an assassin who is attending his 10-year high school reunion.
Vantage Point. That's not right. He's not even in that.
I think maybe
I regret
the
my choice.
We were looking for Grosse Point Blank.
Oh my God. Oh. Got it.
Okay, now that you got it. Okay, name question number 2 in John Cusack, Lindsay. Again, this is for you. Name the 2012 movie where John Cusack plays Edgar Allan Poe.
Is it just called Poe?
I'm sorry. We were looking for The Raven.
That was a good guess.
The Raven, if you guys have not seen it, is a terrible wannabe Saw movie set in the Edgar Allan Poe days. It's absolutely god awful, but damn, does John Cusack try to make it a good one. He goes all out in that movie. But yes,
I'll have to watch it.
you shouldn't. But Question number 3 in John Cusack. What 2010 comedy features John Cusack going back in time with his old friends?
The classic Hot Tub Time Machine.
Nice. Good job, Lindsay. 2 points. Yes, that is actually a really good movie. You said classic as though it wasn't a classic. I think time will disprove your sarcasm.
Time has disproved your sarcasm.
I don't know what that was, but anyways. Good job, Lindsay. 2 points for that one. But we are on to question number 4 in the career of John Cusack. Wait a second. Law, did you just say Hot Tub Time Machine is hashtag not a good movie? Hashtag disrespectful in the chat? But question number 4 in the career of John Cusack, Lindsay, is name the horror movie that stars John Cusack alongside Samuel L. Jackson.
Oh man. It's a number. No, it's not a number. What is MASH? I don't know the
You
answer. I'm
should have
sorry.
followed your first instinct. We were looking for, of course, 1408. Which Law got
I
in
knew
the chat.
it was a number. I should get half a.
Hey, I said
I should get half a point.
follow your instincts, Lindsay.
You're right. You're so right.
That leads us on to your final question for John Cusack, which is what famous John Hughes film has an appearance by John Cusack as Bryce?
Is it 16 Candles?
It is. Good job, Lindsay.
That's one of my favorite movies. You didn't ask me, but
I didn't.
I like it.
And I also didn't ask Jacob a question either. And thank you for bringing that up. So while we're here and you've made it awkward, Lindsay, what's your favorite movie of all time?
I mean, I like 16 Candles.
Okay, good. Okay. If you guys will recall, Lindsay did good there. But if you guys will recall, we had a tie for first place in round number 1. So I wrote down a number right here on my paper, and between 1 and 10, starting with Aubrey, could you give me a number between 1 and 10?
8.
All right. And Jacob, what about you?
Going with 6, buddy.
All right. Aubrey gets to go first because it was 8. Why is my light so bright? It was 8.
Ooh. Nice.
You can't see, still can't see it.
It's 8. Anyways, Aubrey, that gives you the choice between Bill Murray or Scarlett Johansson.
Scarlett Johansson.
Nice. Good job, Scarlett Johansson. Great career. But we will be getting into it right now, starting with question number 1 in Scarlett Johansson. Name the 2019 dramatic movie featuring Johansson and Adam Driver.
Marriage Story. Shit, is it Wedding Story? Marriage Story.
Mm-hmm.
Marriage Story was what we were looking for. Thank you, Aubrey. I like just on the screen right now. Yeah, Law 16 Candles is a bit uncomfortable nowadays, but most John Hughes films are, if you watch any of them. Just personally speaking. Question number 2 in Scarlett Johansson films. Aubrey, name the 2017. Oh, sorry. 2007. In 2017, Scarlett Johansson starred in the live-action version of what anime film?
Ghost in the Shell. Controversially.
Yes. She does not say no to a role, no matter the consequences.
She played an anime character?
She played a character. She played the main character in the movie Ghost in the Shell.
Oh, don't like that.
It was a pretty movie, but
Yeah.
a terrible movie. But good job. You were killing it, Aubrey, and that leads us to question number 3, which is, what movie was Scarlett Johansson's first appearance as Natasha Romanoff in the MCU?
Oh shit. I do not know. Honestly, I barely even know the names of those movies. I've seen them all multiple times, but who cares about what they're called? Is it just Avengers? Is there one that's just called Avengers? I'm gonna say it's that one, if there is one called that.
There is one called Avengers, but her first appearance, that was her second appearance. Her first appearance was Iron Man 2.
Oh, I never would have remembered that.
Yeah. And I thought that was like I had to double check my answer a couple of times because I was like, is it? Does she have like a cameo in one of the like late scenes in one of the earlier movies? But no, her first appearance was in Iron Man 2.
Got it.
She has a bigger role, but like not till the end do they reveal that she's Natasha Romanoff. But that leads us to question number 4, which is which movie features Johansson as a college grad who goes to work for a well-off New York family?
She's a college grad who goes to work in New York. That I'm gonna say Lost in Translation, but that takes place in Tokyo. But that's my only thing. That's all I got.
That's a good guess. What we were looking for, of course, is the all-time classic, The Nanny Diaries.
Oh, never heard of it. Fascinating.
That watching that movie was why I put her on this. I forget where I found The Nanny Diaries, but I was watching it the other day, and I was like, this movie was like the start of her career. Like this was like right before all the big things that she got, and like, this is a terrible movie. But I remembered it from when I was younger, and I'm glad she made it out of that. I'm just glad she made it out of that.
Definitely obscure.
Yeah, exactly. That's why the show gets its name. Thank you. But we are on to the final question, Scarlett Johansson, which is name the horror/comedy movie about giant arachnids that Johansson plays alongside David Arquette.
Oh shit. I don't know this one either. There's giant spiders. Yeah, I've never seen anything about that. Let's say maybe it's called Arachnid.
That's not a bad guess at all, especially if it's a spider movie. I think there is obviously a movie called Arachnid, but we were looking for the all-time comedy classic, Eight-Legged Freaks.
Oh, never heard of it.
David Arquette had like a great run there of Eight-Legged Freaks, the wrestling movie Ready to Rumble, and the movie C-Spot Run, which is one of my
Scream 3.
Huh?
Do not put respect on Scream 3 right now.
Those don't count as like comedy runs for David. But good job.
I think you should watch Scream 3 again, and you will see.
Good job. That leaves Jacob with, of course, Mr. Bill Murray. Jacob,
Take Bill Murray for 400, please.
Nice. How confident do you feel in Bill Murray, Jacob?
400. I said it. I don't know. Did I stutter?
It's a modest wager, I'll say.
I'm going to chalk that up to you being super confident, Jacob, and I hope you do well. Question number 1 in the career of Bill Murray is, name the 2019 movie, or let me repeat that. Name the 2019 zombie movie that features Bill Murray alongside Adam Driver.
Oh, no, I hated this movie. Oh, no, The Dead Don't Die.
Great job.
Yes, that's the worst movie I've ever seen. Terrible acting, terrible writing, the whole thing. Awful.
It is
I
terrible.
hope he sees this. Bill Murray.
I hope so too.
A movie filled with so much potential, but it is the slowest movie of all time. It is at a zombie's pace. But yes, we're of course looking for that. I was hoping to trip you up, and maybe you thought that Adam Driver was in the second.
I paid to see it. I paid to see it. $9.50.
That's
I
not
feel
bad.
really bad about that. I feel really bad about that. Bill Murray, I know you're watching. You should repay this.
You love this show.
So good job, Jacob, with that first one. We are on to question number 2 in Bill Murray. Other than Space Jam, name another movie where Bill Murray plays himself. And there are 4 different answers where we'll accept.
Oh, Zombieland, obviously.
Okay.
I
All right.
think he's in it. I would imagine he would be. Just do this.
Okay, we get it. You went for the easy one. We would have accepted Zombieland 2, A Very Merry Christmas, or She's Having a Baby.
Never heard of the last one. Whatever. Thank you.
Whatever, Jacob. You're doing really well, and I'm proud of you. But that leads us to question number 3. You're zooming right through the Bill Murray category. And question number 3 is, what is the subtitle to the 2006 Garfield movie sequel?
I know it. Give it your all. Give it just.
What'd you say, Jacob?
Mondays? Question mark. Am I right?
No,
Like,
no. I'm sorry. We were looking for A Tale of Two Kitties.
That was my second
Oh,
guess.
I thought it was Lost in Paris. I don't know why.
That's
the
Rugrats.
I knew it. I'm sorry.
Milk had Garfielder, which is a great one. Law says that this round is disrespectful to Bill Murray. Law, this is obscure movie trivia, okay? And then Law also gave the name Lasagna Harder, which is a great one. And our wonderful God Mike Jesse gave us the 2 lasagnas, 2 Mondays,
Nice.
which is which, if I'm being honest, based off the time, was a really wasted opportunity, if I'm being honest with you. But Jacob, that leads us to question number 4, which is, name the 2004 movie that features Bill Murray as a nature show host.
Oh no.
Oh, come on.
I have no idea. Did you hold on? No. No, I don't.
Team help?
Strange Wilderness. I know that's not the right one, but I'll just go on the.
Hey, before I tell Jacob what the actual answer was,
No.
definitely watch Strange Wilderness. It is one of the most underrated comedies. That movie is wonderful. I now am going to watch that movie after this. But we are, of course, looking for The Life Aquatic of Steve Zissou. And Law says, fantastic movie, great soundtrack.
Jacob.
I need to read the best soundtrack then, or at least listen to it again, because I'm trying to remember. But I know that the movie is wonderful. I recently did a rewatch of all Bill Murray movie, or all the ones that I like.
That's Wes Anderson, right?
Yeah, he's in like all the Wes Anderson films.
Most of them.
Yeah, he's it's an easy.
And you
game.
missed it, Jacob.
Hey,
He's even wearing a headband.
yeah, we're not shaming Jacob right now, okay? And yes, he does wear a headband. Jacob lost the headband. He doesn't feel sporty anymore.
I don't deserve it.
Jacob, let's try to earn you back some respect in Bill Murray with your final question, which is, name the famous musical that cameos Bill Murray as Arthur Denton.
What? Arthur Denton?
The famous musical which features Bill Murray as Arthur Denton. Don't get hung up on the character name. Come on. It's Arthur Denton.
I have no idea. I've never heard him sing. Sorry, except for maybe he did his little Christmas thing. Ghostbusters 2, the musical.
I said cameos, so I didn't say he was like singing in.
I don't know.
It's okay, Jacob. You got it wrong.
Okay.
We were of course looking for a Little Shop of Horrors.
Hello.
I'm a disgrace.
Which brings us to the end of round number 2, which, if you guys did not know, is brings us basically the same score breakdown as the previous round. Tied for first place with 14 is Aubrey and Jacob. Good job, you guys are doing and Miss Lindsay Monday, right on their tail, still not out of this with 11 points. Which brings us to round number 3, our final round, the mystery round. I have turned it into a betting round. which is just kind of adds a little fun element to it. So if you guys could bring out your writing utensils and something to write on again, all of that stuff. Basically, I have written 3 questions. I gave you guys the hint of Looney Tunes movies. Very simple. I have 3 questions. I've broken it down to 3, so it's a little bit easier. But I have written 3 questions, and just like in round 1, you guys are going to write your answers, and then when I call on you, you guys are going to show them. But right next to your answer, I need you to write a number between 1 and 3. This is how much you're betting. It has to be at least 1, be up to 3. If you do get the answer correct, yay, you win those points. If you get the answer incorrect, you lose those points. Does everybody understand?
Yeah.
Got it.
Very simple.
Yes.
Okay. So, question number 1 of 3 in Looney Tunes movies is, name the human lead in 2003's Looney Tunes Back in Action. Of course, everybody knows. Huh?
Was it 2013?
No, I said, I'll repeat it.
3.
Name the human lead in 2003's Looney Tunes Back in Action.
2003. Okay, that's what I was like wondering. I was like, no, I don't know if he.
Law's got a guess in the chat, but it looks like our contestants have answers. Given a countdown now of 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Starting with Jacob, what do you have, sir?
Going with Mr. Mummy himself, Brendan Fraser, for 3.
Nice.
Okay. Hopefully
And
that's-
Aubrey, what did you have?
That's
And what
funny
did you
because I also totally guessed that, and I did not even know there were other Looney Tunes movies. I forgot to do research on this one, so like I have no idea. But I was like, it seems like that's something he would do.
Well,
Yeah.
you bet 1 for the audio listeners, and
Yeah.
you got that correct. Lindsay, what about you?
I bet 3 on the Mummy Daddy himself, Brendan Fraser. Oh man, the things I feel for that man, even to this day. Anyway,
If you have not checked him out recently in the TV show Doom Patrol, he is still delightful as ever, and Brendan Fraser deserves all the love in the world. So, yes, that was Brendan Fraser. Turns out when I was doing research for these questions, that there are not many live-action Looney Tunes movies. I guess Back in Action taught them, nah, this is not that good of an idea. But I'm glad they brought it back for Space Jam 2. I am honestly looking forward to that because I think it's going to be really fun. But that brings us on to question number 2, going back to our movie of the week, Space Jam. Question number 2 in the Looney Tunes movies is, on the Toon Squad, when they're being introduced to the crowd for the game, who is the one person or the one character who does not get cheered on the Toon Squad? Yes, Law, that was indeed a wild guess. Great job. Law goes back to her classic answer in the Space Jam category of Michael Jordan's shoes. Not going to give it away, but I don't know if that's the answer on this one, Law. But it looks like our contestants have a guess. Lindsay can stop drawing a picture of how good I look right now or whatever she's doing. I'll give a countdown of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Starting with Aubrey, what did you have and what did you bet?
Daffy Duck for 3 points, please.
Nice.
that.
And Lindsay, what did you have and what did you bet?
For one, I bet Sylvester. Is that his name? The cat? Is that his name?
What's his name?
Okay. I remember him not being like super well liked. But I guess but it was wrong. So I get
What
it.
did you bet?
I get it.
What did you
One.
bet for the listeners? Okay, sweet. And Jacob, what did you guess and what did you bet?
Daffy Duck for 3. Also, go ahead. Don't laugh at the duck. That's why I remember that. He's like,
Yeah.
yes. Anyway.
Why were they so mean to him? I don't get it. He was fun.
The whole idea is he's the antagonist to Bugs, I guess.
But not in that movie.
But what's their beef, really? Like, what is it all for?
Yeah,
You know?
buddy.
Is it over a woman? Is it over?
Rabbits?
What's the problem?
Oh,
They're
yes,
just
yes, yes.
They're
That's right.
both just trying to not get murdered by Elmer Fudd, who happened to be their teammate in this, I think.
Yeah, he was.
So, but they're
They
beefing
really
this
find a
one.
way to just come together.
Yeah.
I love that about that movie.
Daffy is very angry throughout the movie. You know, he speaks for the audience, I think. You know, when he's telling them how dumb of an idea this is and all of that stuff. But we love a Daffy Duck, and that leads us to our final question. Question number 3 in Looney Tunes movies. I do have a one question tiebreaker in case we need it. But here we go with the final question, which is, what jersey number does Bugs Bunny wear on the Toons Club?
Damn it.
People who have seen the original version of this betting round will know how dreaded these questions are, because I asked the characters' jersey numbers on the Mighty Ducks and nobody could get it. That was my own fault. But I mean, all of us have either gotten the Michael or the Bugs jersey or knockoff jersey, you know? I mean, probably. Who knows? Looks like we got some deep guesses here. Law has a guess in the chat. Law says she has 18 chat points. That's amazing. Was not keeping track of that myself, so I'm pretty sure you're right, Law. I would not disagree with you ever. But I'm going to give a countdown now of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and starting with Miss Lindsay. What did you have and what did you bet?
Oh, I didn't bet it. I'm just gonna bet one. I'm so sorry. I just bet 00, but I know that someone was 00. Maybe Bill Murray. Maybe a villain character, but that was my guess.
Maybe Bill Murray, maybe another character, maybe a villain. Jacob, what did you have?
Listen, Bugs Bunny has all the confidence in the world. I'm gonna put number 1. I'm gonna bet 3, but I feel like that guy is the only one who'd be like, I'm number 1. Doc, you know, like I'm tired of him, but I'm gonna guess. Tired.
All right. And Aubrey, what did you have and what did you bet?
Yeah, Jacob and I are definitely on the same wavelength, but not the same confidence because I bet 1. 1 on 1. I actually did. I felt like you might ask uniform numbers, so I did study them, but Bugs, I did not. For some reason, I did not study that one, so I have no idea.
Well, I will just say that both Aubrey and Jacob got it correct. Good job. It was number 1. He did have the confidence. Sports Face Jacob came back and knew that one, and Aubrey killed it, of course, too. This one basically broke down to who had confidence in these last couple of scores here, because honestly, it is so tight. Coming in first for the first time as a guest on this show, I'm so excited to have him back and for him to finally win. This is the first win in his entire life as a human being. With 23 points. Jacob, good job.
I did it. I'm like, Mom! Mom!
Congratulations, Jacob. You are always welcome back, of course. You know that. You are frozen, and that's why I love you. You're frozen on your seat. And that's what I love about you.
He peaked.
He did peak. He did peak. That smile is peak Jacob. But in second place, with an amazing first showing on the show. Again, check out new HaHa Risings. I'll let Aubrey tell you about that. But with 19 points, Aubrey, good job. Aubrey, tell them about new HaHa Risings and when and where they can catch that.
Yeah, New HaHa Horizons is an Animal Crossing Zoom comedy show where you get to watch cute little Animal Crossing characters tell comedy. Our next show is Saturday, April 24th at 6 p.m. here on Stab.
Nice. That is a very fun show. You guys should check it out. Very creative. It actually looks like a lot of work that you guys put into that. So I'm very happy to see that show, and I'm also very happy that you came on our show, Aubrey. So happy to have you on. And whenever you have another shot, just another Tuesday night free, let me know, and we'll try to get you on, because it was a wonderful time having you.
Oh yeah, thanks for having me. Had a lot of fun.
Absolutely. And she doesn't have anything to promote except for that she's just a wonderful mom, and that you can check her out on Scene Kids. My dear friend Lindsay coming in third place. We don't need to talk about her score. You can see it up on the screen. It doesn't reflect what an amazing person she is. Lindsay, tell them about life as a mom or something. I don't know. 2 boys mom.
No. No, happy to be on the show, buddy. This is a lot of fun. And I really enjoyed it. So I'd love to do it again. Will you have me back?
Absolutely. Now that you have a normal human schedule, I would love to have you back.
Okay.
But yes, all of you guys come back.
Yay.
I love having my guests on here, especially with how much fun this was, and you guys carrying the charisma, because I was absolutely dying. If you cannot tell, I'm melting away right here. So thank you for staying along. Again, if you want to support Stab, go on over to twitch.tv/stabcomedy. Follow is free. You can be in the chat with me, having fun, or every show that goes on every night of the week. But also, you can give a subscribe. It's $5.99 a month, or you can give subscriptions out to people in the chat. It's a really fun way to be part of everything and also support Stab, who does all these amazing shows. And speaking of all the amazing shows that Stab does, as we head out here, Jesse is going to tell you about those and where you can find them.
Well, thank you, buddy, and thank you, Jacob, Lindsay, Aubrey. Good stuff, as always. We're going to get out of here quickly so Buddy can melt into a puddle somewhere. That second shot, it's serious, y'all. So Buddy's got to decompress. But thank you guys for hanging out. That is the Obscure Movie Trivia Show. That's all we've got for tonight. Tomorrow, join me at 4 for some Inside the Box, and then I believe 7:30 there'll be some animal gossing. I don't know, or we'll just do a bunch of Inside the Box. Who knows? But we're gonna keep your movie night going because there's no capital puns. We're gonna send you guys over to Horror Mom. It's got a Chucky triple feature that she's riffing. So we're going to send you guys over there. Hope to see you back tomorrow at 4 Inside the Box. Hold on for the raid, and we will see you tomorrow.
Highway to the danger zone. I'll take you